A dry summer night in the Rocky Mountains. MLB Network comes at you live from Coors Field in downtown Denver. It'll be Diamond Dynasty action this evening. Stepping into the box, Jim Edmonds. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder,
First pitch of the at-bat. And we are underway tonight in Denver as the first pitch is looked at for ball one. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. At the plate, Trevor Story. First pitch on its way. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Scherzer has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Now a double play ball for Chipper at third. One there. Back to Pujols, not in time, and they can't get them both. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Story, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Griffey is there to take it, and that's the second out of the inning. So we're runner at first here with two gone in the inning, and in steps Big Frank. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great...
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. Standing in, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
center fielder,
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Edmonds is right there, one down. Digging in, Joe Morgan. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Joe Morgan.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the act. Bases are empty, one man out. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
3-0 to him now. Swinging on 3-0, and it's fouled right into the catcher's glove. 3-1 now.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Chipper Jones, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Hit sharply on the ground. Story throws it in. They'll whip this one to first in time. And here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Right fielder, Nelson.
Right over the middle, knee high. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Scherzer's ready. First pitch on the way. Breaking ball in for a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Schmidt has got it, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Albert Pujols. Set to lead off the home half of the second.
Albert.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Ready now, Mike Piazza, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Fouled straight back, and that got up here to the press box. Here's the 1-1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. There to take it is Gregorius for the first down. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snider. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something belt high.
And the throw to first is there. Here's Didi Gregorius as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Gregorius is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leveraged. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
1 out, nobody on. Well, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Shohei Ohtani is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 2-1 to Edmonds.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And that misses here as they fall behind Edmonds now 3-1. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. First offering on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time. On the ground to the right side. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him. Into the box now, Mike Schmidt, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Popped him up.
Mike
Sanchez over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Johnny Bench. First pitch of the at-bat. And a breaking ball stays outside. Missed with a slider.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Struck him out. So here now's the pitcher, Max Scherzer. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll step on the bag himself. And here's Yoenis Cespedes as we begin the top of the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Frank Thomas. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Bench is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. Digging in to try it again. Nelson Cruz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Cruz started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. In now, Matt Carpenter. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 pitch. Tapper right back to the mound. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Back to the top of the order now. And here comes Junior. And right into the shift. A foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Stepping in, Joe Morgan comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Pitch inside, the throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Now a look and a throw back to second. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. After it is Cespedes. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chipper Jones. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a pickoff play at second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Has a look, now the pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he's safe. Here's Albert now. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. He popped out in his first trip. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. So digging in now, Didi Gregorius. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. First offering on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Bench has it in his tracks. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. Base is empty and 1 away following the sac fly. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Under it is Griffey as he takes it for out number 2. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jim Edmonds. It was a walk in his last trip. fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss by Edmonds as Jimmy falls behind here 0-2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Mike Piazza, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Catcher, Mike Piazza.
And the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. There to take it is Cespedes, 1 away. At the plate, Duke Snyder. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Snyder.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. So 1 guy in the inning here with a runner at first. And in steps all-time Philly great Mike Schmidt. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Edmonds ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in, Johnny Bench was a strikeout victim in his first try. Sliders in for a strike.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Cruz shading to his right, makes the catch, and that'll... Ready once again, Trevor Story. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Second baseman.
Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And there he goes towards second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And it's behind the runner to first. Story stands at second with no outs. Now a bunt attempt here. Now he'll bluff a throw to third and go to first instead. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. A ball and no strikes.
Oh, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
Fouled off. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Lofted in the air out to right field. Bench on the move. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Popped him up. Schmidt is there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Here's Matt Carpenter. He was a ground out victim last time up.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Junior looks up. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning. Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Didi swings and belts a ball to right field. This is carrying well. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Shohei Ohtani. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. No balls and a strike to count. 3 runs already home here. High in the air out to center field. Giving chase is Junior. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire. Stepping up now, Max Scherzer.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Down and away, ball 1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Goes down to get the off-speed pitch here as this is sent in the air out to left. It's got some carry to it. And that ball is gone. A home run. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ken Griffey Jr. He's a diamond player who's an elite all-around hitter excelling at both contact and power. 0-1 the count. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Now in the box, Joe Morgan. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Felipe Vasquez takes the ball here. He'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Jose Bautista come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-1. Bautista now with a drive down the left field line, but that'll find the seats down there a foul ball. Here's a look over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Runner's going. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. Ready for another shot now. Chipper Jones. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, you look at this hitter. He doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him.
Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Gone. They've tied the game on back-to-back home runs. Here's Albert now. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. 4 runs here in this half inning. Ball 1. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out to left. Cespedes is after it. One down. Settling in now, Mike Piazza. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss by Piazza, and he's a strikeout victim here. So stepping in, Duke Snider. And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
The 3-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Story scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Carter Capps comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here.
Leading out for the ball, center fielder, Jim Edmonds.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And it's fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he's still...
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Digging in, Trevor Story. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job.
George Springer will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 4, George Springer.
Here's the 0-1. Line drive to center field on his junior, but this is a base hit. Springer isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and the runner will score from first. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune. From the stretch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Popped high in the air. Schmidt is under it, and he's got it for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Frank Thomas.
Frank Thomas.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ripped toward the gap in right. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. Coming to the plate now, Nelson Cruz. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Skied into straightaway right. Bench is after it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And they'll add one more to the total as the score moves to 7-4 now. Ready to take his axe again, Matt Carpenter, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
2 out, nobody on. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is. Adam Ottavino gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Late that time for a strike. Hard on the ground toward short. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. So coming to the plate, Johnny Bench. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Popped him up. Story ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Striding in. Aaron Judge will get the. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put it.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher set to take over now, and here he is, the fireballing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Schneider looking up into the bleachers and gone. Digging in and looking for more, Didi Gregorius. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Changeup in for a strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
I'm set with the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Adam Ottavino is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Popped him up. Bautista ranging into the outfield. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The tag, and he is out. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and it's a foul ball. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. So striding forward now, Chipper Jones is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Springer has a read on it. And that retires the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trevor Story will start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He got under one and popped out his last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Hit on the ground out to short. Schmidt has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping up to the plate, Frank Thomas. Here comes the first pitch. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And it is trouble that finds the gap for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Here's Nelson Cruz now. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Thomas at second with 2 down. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. No contact there, and it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need this.
Your attention, please.
A new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Neshek.
Leading off in the bottom of the 9th, first baseman, Albert Pujols.
And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. At the plate, Mike Piazza, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Popped him up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snider. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. The 0-1 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top